Hello, how are y'all doing today? It's me, Michelle Mayaune, the wife strategist. I support wives on their daily journeys. And today I wanted to bring you a little bit of knowledge. Wanted to talk to you about how to deal with communication barriers in your marriage. So no marriage is perfect, and sooner or later you will have conflict. It is inevitable that you are going to have conflict. But the conflict is not the problem. The problem is how you handle it. I'm talking to you wives out there. Listen, that is very important. The conflict is not the problem. It's how you handle the conflict. So let's get into it. One of the main reasons for conflict in your marriage is a breakdown in communication between you and your husband. So we're going to talk about that today. Why do you think God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth? Because, and I'm almost certain that it's because listening is more important than speaking. When you become a master of the art of listening, the communication between you and your husband will reach a whole nother level. But could it be so simple? Yes. Don't get mad at me, but I'm going to hit you with the truth. You're not really listening to what he's saying. And you're not asking him the right questions to clarify what he's saying. That leads to conclusion jumping. And conclusion jumping makes it easier for you to then put a negative connotation on what he's saying. All of a sudden, it becomes truth to you and you're standing in it. It's like in your mind, it all makes sense. And that's where the problem lies. So generally, you have like 2 types of situations when married couples are conflicting. Situation number 1, y'all are fighting all the time about everything. Situation number 2, y'all are silent, kind of maybe ignoring each other, and there's this elephant in the room that no one will address. Either way, you got to nip it in the bud ASAP, or it will fester and it will get worse and worse. So let's talk about how you nip these conflicts, these communication barriers, if you will, in the bud. And I promise you, if you use this strategy, you will notice a difference in your marriage and how your communication is going with hubby, okay? So number 1, let him talk. Don't interrupt him. Give him your undivided attention. Make sure the kids are at the babysitter or school. You don't want any distractions to distract you from listening wholeheartedly all the way to what he's trying to say. Okay? Allow him to release all of his feelings and thoughts before you come back with a rebuttal. Okay? Number 2, when he's talking, listen without judgment and do not jump to conclusions about what he's saying while he's talking. If you're doing that while he's talking, you're not listening. You cannot be listening. Be fully present for the conversation, and don't be thinking about a rebuttal, okay? Because if you're thinking about what you're going to say next, it's impossible for you to be listening to what he's saying. And try to understand what he's saying wholeheartedly. 3, provide feedback. Okay, so this is one of the most important parts, providing feedback. If there is something that he said that you wasn't clear about, go back and ask him, hey, well, what did you mean by blah, blah, blah? And then after that, you want to paraphrase what he said back to him. He will say, well, I meant blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you could say, well, from what I understand, you're saying X, Y, Z, right? So that's how you want to provide feedback. Also, you know, kind of watch the nonverbal signs, the body language. That may play a bit of a role as well, that's number 4, to watch the body language. Next thing, number 5, ultimately respect what he's saying, even though you may not agree with it. Just have a respect for it. Don't disrespect him because of his feelings, his thoughts, or his emotions. Just respect it. I'm not saying you got to like it, but respect it. Because the one thing about it that you have to understand, you cannot change him. That is God's job, not yours. Number 6, know what to do next. Like I was saying before, if you don't know what to do next, this thing will grow and it will perpetuate it. So it will show up over and over again. 10 years later, it will show up again in your marriage if you don't take the next necessary steps to if you don't take the necessary steps to clarify the situation. And the thing about it, I can't tell you exactly what to do because every situation is unique, okay? So you have to do what's unique to your situation. But I guarantee if you listen to him, really listen to what he's saying and understand what he's saying, then you will know exactly what to do going forward. Listen, you guys, be blessed. Please like, share, comment on this video. And don't forget to join our Facebook group, Wifey Life, where we can support you on your wifely journey. And until next time, love you and be blessed.